Well, we are made it to the shipper. We're here, backed in right off the street. A little bit tight, not super tight. And me and the duck man, let's go for a walk over here. There appears to be a nice big grass lot. Just for us, duck. Yeah, just for us. But I think if Daddy went pee pee poop poop out here, he'd get arrested. Yeah, he'd get arrested. Woo! Well, we are here. There's the duck man right there. So what's that, duck man? Tickly batty, tick 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 tick. Anyway, we got plenty of room back here for him to run around and play. Gotta stay out of the water. It's too cold to be getting in the water. Ducky! Duck! What you messing with? Yeah, I found something over there. Well, we backed in. They're loading us now. 22 skids, 39,000 pounds. So we'll be good because we brought 44,000 pounds out of Texas up to Oklahoma City. And didn't have any issues getting that up there. So hopefully we won't have no issues with this getting it down to Shreveport. Looks like we're going to be running back down through Dallas. Yeah. I'm guessing we'll run down I-35 to 635 to Highway 80 to I-20. Or we could just go 635 down to 20. So that's most likely what we'll be doing. And then once we get on 20 east, go towards Shreveport, we get over there. And look at it. He's way back over here by that pole. See him right there? Way back there. But we get over to Shreveport. We'll have to stop somewhere between here and there and do an 8-hour break, get back some hours, get on over to Shreveport. And once we get to Shreveport, do at least another 2-hour break. And then that'll give us enough hours to get on over to Marshall to pick up. Today's Tuesday, the 14th. We deliver on the 15th. And then we also pick up in Marshall, Texas on the 15th, going to Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. So we'll be down there Thursday afternoon and deliver first thing Friday morning. They have a crew coming in to unload the cabinets and everything. So we'll be doing that. There's Duck. Y'all can't see what he's doing. Oh, he's charging. He's charging. He's charging. Where you going, Duck? Where you going, buddy? He got a super sniffer on him, I tell you that. But anyway, yep, that's the plan. We'll get this load down there to Shreveport, and then book it over to Marshall, Texas, drop and hook there, and then book it back down to Florida where it's going to be warm. Woo, I can't wait for the warm. And probably what we'll do is, I hate to do it because I don't want to take a chance on messing up his cabinets, but I'll probably stop before I go over to Marshall and drop and hook. I'll probably take that empty trailer that's filthy I got there and get washed there in Shreveport at the Blue Beacon, get the truck and trailer washed, and then go over and drop it in Marshall. And pick up our load and start heading back towards Florida. So, woo, we got the rest of our week planned out for us. And don't you get down in that water. So, should be a good week. We did have to pay some tolls here in Kansas, but they let you pay with credit card, which is cool. So, swipe the card, boom, boom, boom. That way we got a double receipt just in case. So, anyway, we're going to walk back over here, get in the truck, warm up a little bit. Oh, my nose is running. I need to blow my nose. And wait for him to bring our paperwork out. He said just hang out in the truck and he'd bring us the paperwork. So, that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, but you can see around us, industrial park. Yeah, so let's get the truck warm up a little bit. We'll talk at you in a little bit. Well, we are in Oklahoma City at the Petro. Woo. Over in the pit area. The man's over here sniffing around, seeing what all kind of new smells he can find. We got about 15 minutes and our 8-hour break will be up. We can hit the road. Ooh, that wind's blowing, boy. She's cold. I think the temperature is around 55 here. With that wind, it feels more like 45. So, anyway, we're going to jump in the truck, make some coffee. I grabbed some while I went in and took a shower. See, nice and shaved, cleaned up, and grabbed a cup of coffee. Grabbed me some of those jalapeno meat stick things. I forgot what they call them now. The Wisconsin ones or whatever. You see them at the Petros and Pilots and stuff, TAs. And so something to snack on tonight while I'm driving. Plus it's jalapeno, so woo! And anyway, so I'm gonna make some more coffee. So I have my mug plus that little cup I bought in there. I got the drink coupons for my thing, so it don't cost me nothing. If it cost me money, I wouldn't buy it. But anyway, so we picked up our load today up in Wichita. We're on our way down to Shreveport now. It's a little after midnight, and so we'll get down to Shreveport hopefully no later than 7 a.m. in the morning. Be ready to unload at 8 a.m. and then we'll get unloaded and run over to Marshall, pick up our load over there, start heading towards Florida. So that's where we're at right now. So just thought I'd catch y'all up to speed on where we at. So anyway, kind of boring run this run, I guess. Ain't a whole lot going on. The AC don't work in the truck, which as cool as it is, that's no big deal really. But when you're inside that truck and you're right up over the top of a big ass diesel engine, that thing puts out some heat. So even though you may not need the AC, you have to let your windows down and a little cool breeze blowing there every now and then because the truck gets hot, so it gets loud in there sometimes. Anyway, looks like the duck band's done take care of business. So what you say, Dad? You ready to go, buddy? He's ready to go. Let's get out of here. We'll talk to y'all a little bit further on down the road. We're gonna stop in Terrell and get fuel before we go into Louisiana. So y'all come on along. Let's see what we get into next. Oh yeah. Duck man done found some grass. Yeah, he found the grass. Whew. Yeah, we are here in Shreveport. A couple miles off of exit number 8, where the Petro and the Blue Beacon and all that is. If you got off of that exit, hung a right, or went north off of that exit, you would find us here. Look how dirty the truck is. Look at that. That is filthy. Ooh, that truck is filthy. Hope he doesn't get out by the road. Have to keep an eye on him. He's pretty good about staying off the highway. Well, they came out, put an airlock on the trailer, so I can't hook my airline to it and pull off. So that's part of it though, safety, I understand that. Oh, it sounds like the train. Duck man's like, whoop, there comes the train, time to go, Dad. Let's get out of here. So anyway, we got here this morning probably around 5:30 local time, Central Time, and there wasn't nobody here then. So I went ahead and laid down, excuse me, and took my 2-hour break, and I slept hard. I was actually talking to Teresa on the phone because she was on her way to work. We're on Eastern time over in Tallahassee. So I'm talking to her on the phone. I fell asleep. And she's hollering at me on the phone. Robbie. Finally, I woke up. I was like, yeah, what? And she's like, hang up the phone, go to sleep. So I set my alarm to get up about 7:30 so I could come up here and check in. And took me a 2-hour nap. Ooh, I'm tired. It was raining. Well, not a hard rain, but more like a misty rain all night. So between that and everything else, traffic wasn't too bad. It was actually really good both times going through Dallas. And once again, the Oklahoma scales closed. I know you hate it. I know what you felt right. Yeah, them Oklahoma scales, boy. But yeah, they were closed, so we didn't have to worry about that. So, but yeah, you can see the truck, man. That thing's filthy. I gotta get it washed. You can see right there. There's a blue beacon up here. I hate to get it washed when there's so much water and stuff on the pavement like it is, because it's just gonna get dirty again. But daggum, I'm trying to think. Once I leave here, I don't think there's anywhere to get it washed, unless I go down 49 and go through Hammond. There's a blue beacon down there. That might be my only other choice. So I might end up doing that. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet how we're going down from Marshall to get to Santa Rosa Beach down there by Destin. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to jump up in the truck, make a pot of coffee, see if I can't get woke up a little bit better. And hopefully by then they'll be done unloading me. I'll show you what I was talking about when I said he put an airlock on it. I got one of these myself. Put it on there, locks your airline so you can't nobody hook to your trailer or hook airline to your trailer. I keep one in my side door, and whenever I unhook from my trailer, even if I'm only being unhooked from it for a little bit, I'll put that airlock on there, just a little bit of a precaution. It helps a little bit. So anyway, we're gonna jump in the truck, relax while they're unloading us, and then we'll head on over to Marshall so we can pick up our load. All right, come on, let's go. Yo, what's up, YouTubes? All right, so where do we leave off at? Dang. Oh, I think it was, we delivered this morning in Shreveport. Then we went and did a drop and hook in Marshall. Came back to Shreveport, and we had a decision to make. Do we, because we got to get the AC fixed. I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but the fan blowers in the truck, in the cab up here in the front, quit working. The ones in the back were blowing, but they weren't blowing cold air. So I don't know what was up with that, you know. And there was heat radiating from the floorboard. It was miserable. The only thing that saved me was it was cool weather, and I was able to ride with my windows down. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been able to stand it. I would have been about to die. So I'm thinking, I'm headed to Florida. I got to get the AC fixed. That's a must. So we made an executive decision not to go to the Petro and try to get it fixed, but to go to the Volvo dealership just down the road from the Petro. It's halfway between the Petro and the TA, between exits 8 and 5 in Shreveport, Louisiana. Let's see. Actually, it's listed as Bossier City. That's what it's listed as. But it's the Shreveport division. So, and it's called Bruckner's, BRUCKNER apostrophe S. Bruckner's truck sales. They specialize in Volvo and Mack trucks.
Yeah, I just got stopped for the night and did some calculating. I think if I run about 560 miles tomorrow, I leave about 250, and I think I can be at my delivery by 3 a.m. It only take like 4 hours running 60 mile an hour, so I think I'll be all right.
And that was Big John, also known as Big Houston on YouTube, making his debut on my channel. Unbeknownst to him. However, I've put enough delay time in here to where I can go back and edit this out. If he says no, don't put that on YouTube. So if you're seeing this, then he said it was okay. And if he says no, then we'll edit it out. You'll never even see this. Okay. All right, so the wife's trying to text me now, so we got to hurry up and do this because she needs to talk to me. Okay, so we went there. They got me in real fast. I got there just before lunch. They got me in, got me out. Let's see. I was looking to see if there was a time stamp on here. Oh, yeah, they got me out at 4:30. So I was in there for four and a half hours. It's not too bad. All combined, here's the bill. So let's see what we have. We have troubleshooting the front cab, blower, in-op, and heater only, blowing hot. It says the blower is in-op. Let's see. So they had to replace that. So the parts was $146. And I'll be honest with you, I honestly considered trying to do it myself because I've seen it done on YouTube and I've seen how to go in and get that to the blower motors. I might could have done it, I might not, I don't know. But first of all, I didn't know how to diagnose for sure what the problem was, and I didn't want to go buy the parts and it'd be something else. So I'd rather just go ahead and get it done. It's got a warranty for at least a year, and I thought he said lifetime on the parts or something. Anyway, the labor was $652. So the combined parts and labor, $799. Tax and out the door. Let's see, there were some other things. Let's see, sales tax. Miscellaneous charges was $52. So altogether, $926. So it says check unit for blowing and cab. After checking, found the blower motor seized when the cage is bumped. It will work. Wait, is bumped. It will work. Unit is also cooling coming from the unit itself. Install new blower motor and put the dash back on. So he got it to blow cold air. That's good. That means they didn't have to replace the compressor, which that's what I was worried about. That would be the big one. So they got me all hooked up, ready to go. Really nice people, and I would definitely highly recommend them. And I guarantee you, I'm sure I'm going to have other things I'm going to have to get fixed on this truck before it's over with, before I wear it completely out. So I'll probably be back. And if I'm in the Shreveport area, this is where I'll go. Actually, this is no lie. I'm not just making this up. I actually took a load coming to Shreveport from Wichita, Kansas, just because I saw that Volvo place when I went through the interstate. And I was going to stop in and at least maybe get the parts if I couldn't at least get it fixed. And I was going to seriously consider doing it myself, but so it wasn't just luck that I ended up here. I had planned on doing it, and then also there was that load over in Marshall that worked out good too. It gets me back by the house. So, and we already got another load lined up coming out of Cottonton over near Eufaula, Alabama, going up to Conover, North Carolina. We'll deliver up there either Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure yet. I'm still waiting on my delivery appointment time. So that's where we're at right now. So anyway, as for Jay at the service, Barrington Service Center, really nice guy. They were really accommodating with Ducky. They let me keep him. They actually have kennels. They have 2 kennels outside underneath the shelter and everything right there by the door. If you want to put your dog in the kennel, you can do that and go inside in the lounge. And I think they were going to let me take Ducky inside. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I did not even push the issue. I stayed outside. They had a picnic area outside. So if you're a smoker, you can sit outside. And but I stayed outside with Ducky the whole time. So they were really, really nice people, really accommodating. And I can't thank them enough for getting my AC going, because I was dreading going to Florida tomorrow. So anyway, we're going to finish out our break here at the TA in Greenwood. And we'll be rolling before midnight. We'll get down there, get unloaded. And we got to run over to Panama City and swap out trailers. My good buddy Tim over at D. Daniels Agency has been gracious in his generosity. A good friend. I've hauled a lot of loads for Tim. He's a great guy. And I begged him for a favor. I said, Dave, please, Tim, can I swap out this old ass trailer I got? Because this trailer was like a 2011 manufactured year, and I need at least a 2012 to be able to go in there and get that load there in Eufaula. So he's gonna let me swap trailers. I'm gonna get a newer trailer, and I'm gonna leave this old one there because the product they haul doesn't require a newer trailer. So he hooked me up. Appreciate it, Tim. So we'll be headed over to Panama City, swap out trailers. Then we'll head to the house, spend Friday night, Saturday night at the house, and leave out with a fresh 70 hours and head up to Eufaula to pick up that load before we head up to Cottonton to deliver. I'm sorry, Conover. Pick it up in Cottonton. Okay. So anyway, I'm sorry about all the rambling. I just wanted to get all my information out so y'all would know what's going on and where we're at. It's hump day. And they're right there. Say, yeah, Dad, it's hump day. It's hump day. So anyway, we fixing to get some sleep. And we fixing to say goodbye. We're going to go ahead and end the video here because I've been rambling on for almost 10 minutes. So I really appreciate everything y'all do, man. I tell you, I've picked up some really great subscribers. One guy I want to give a shout out to. I talk to him sometimes on Zello. Craig Head. Thank you so much, brother, for subscribing, watching the videos, the comments. I love them. I really appreciate it. I have so many great subscribers. I hate to even start naming off any names, but he's the guy that I talk to every now and then. Oh, and Two Crazy Florida Truckers, thanks for the shout out. They're doing great with their expediting thing. Really glad to see they're doing good, and they found a notch where they're happy. And who knows, in a year or two, we may see them over here at Landstar with their own truck. Yeah. They'll be the Crafties 2.0. So anyway, thank y'all all so much. I really appreciate everything y'all do for us with all the great comments and everything. And like I said, if you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button, click the little bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video, and I'm trying to get out 3 a week when I can. So so we can keep y'all up to date on what's going on. So thank y'all so much. Y'all be safe. And don't forget our motto, if you're an owner-operator, what is it, Duck? Don't haul no cheap freight, Dad. Yeah, don't haul no cheap freight. Duck says don't haul no cheap freight. So y'all better listen to the Duck man, all right? Peace.